you know you should move more. The benefits of moving are profound, and being thinner is just the cherry on the top. Moving more gives you better bones, better moods, better gene expression, better sugar levels, better thinking, more muscles, lower blood pressure. Moving really is the elixir for better health. Unfortunately, you just don't seem to be able to get motivated enough to move more. You're a couch potato at heart. Despite your good intentions, you seem to default to extended periods of time sitting on the couch on more days than you care to admit. You can hear those voices. Some in your head, some in the media, admonishing you to just eat less and move more. You would if you could. What if your tendency to slothfulness is not your fault? Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we explore how your healthy diet might be turning you into a couch potato. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Well, let's define healthy diet. If all you're eating is lettuce leaves, you won't be moving much. You do need fuel to fire up the power stations, your mitochondria, so that you have enough energy to actually move. Starving is not a healthy diet, ever. But that's not the healthy diet I'm talking about. The healthy diet I'm talking about is a diet in which saturated fats have been replaced by polyunsaturated fats, puffers for short. It's supposed to be good for your heart and recommended by most health gurus. It includes lots of margarine and vegetable oils and not so much meat, eggs, and cream. It's very much part of the modern way of doing things, as is couch potato living. Is there a connection? Could the composition of our diet determine how much we move? This is a question a group of researchers from the University of British Columbia asked. Since there are thousands of reasons why humans don't move as much as they should, which makes answering the question rather complicated, the team decided to test out their theory on a group of lab mice. They kicked off their study by feeding 3 groups of female mice different diets for a period of 6 weeks. Group 1 ate standard mouse food. This is considered to be a low-fat, high-carb diet. Group 2 ate a special diet with lots of olive oil. This is considered a high MUFA diet. And Group 3 ate a special diet with lots of corn oil. This is considered a high PUFA diet. The composition of the diets were quite different, but the animals were all consuming the same amount of calories. And the researchers also ensured that all 3 groups of mice got similar levels of vitamins and minerals. After 6 weeks of mousing around, each mouse spent 3 days in a high-tech cage. The technology in the cage allowed the researchers to keep tabs on mouse metabolism without the mouse knowing. This is important because a big, smelly human poking and prodding a mouse at intermittent intervals has the potential to disrupt mouse metabolism. Weight, oxygen consumption, carbon dioxide production, food consumption, water consumption, and spontaneous locomotor activity, that is how much they moved, were all monitored in the background. So, what happened? When the team compared mice eating corn oil with mice eating olive oil, they found, well, they didn't eat more or less. They didn't drink more or less, and they didn't weigh more or less. But they did move less. And biochemically speaking, they became insulin resistant. Their respiratory exchange ratio decreased, and their skeletal muscles were less inclined to burn fats. In short, the puffer-eating mice had become couch potatoes. Could this be happening to you? Maybe. What happens in mice often also happens in humans. Not always, but often enough to raise a red flag or two. This research certainly suggests it's time to ask some serious questions about the benefits and risks of eating lots and lots of puffers. If you find yourself lounging about more than you should, reducing the consumption of puffers might just get you out of that chair, and moving more, even a little, is one of the best ways to create better body chemistry and better health. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry so you optimize your health and the health of your family? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our free e-courses. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who seems to be glued to the couch? Share this video with them. It might just help them move more. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.